So just about set. Our starter in this one, Christopher Sanchez. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. To third. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Lucas.
He was late there. Strike one. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. On the ground. Fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Alejandro Kirk at the plate and takes high there. That one finds the corner. And the count even 1-1.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
The count's full.
Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And starting this one, Trey Savage. What do we need to know here?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Back here in Philadelphia. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another
No
breaking
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard
1
time
ball,
catching up.
2
And the
strikes.
sweeper misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Next
Too
offering
high.
upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. In there at the knees. 2-2. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the first. Top of the second,
Leading
and
off
now for the
Toronto,
Jays,
the center
Dalton
fielder,
Varsho.
number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho measures 5 feet 8 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. At the plate, Ernie Clement.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Foul ball.
Second inning here, no score. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
I
in
got
the
a ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
And there's a
Fastball,
ball.
2.
The wind of the pitch. Not
We got
close
full
with
count.
that one. And the count is filled up. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Ball, that's too high.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw, and they got him. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. Sanchez back to work. To the right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
This to third. Sosa gets it to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. Here's George Springer. Grounded out his first time. And ball one.
No strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Sosa to the plate.
And Sosa.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just missed.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. This is Bryson Stott.
Number 56, Eric Lauer.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And a foul ball. This to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. So here's Bader now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho on the move. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Popped in the air, left field. Marsh makes the grab, one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Outside low, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-1.
That's in there. It's 2-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. He's in there.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
So the go-ahead run in scoring
Kirk.
position. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. 2 down. The throw into second. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1 miss. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
The first baseman,
Here's
number
Harper
3.
now.
Harper.
Ball 1 to Bryce.
Just out.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the air to left center. Marsh settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Real Muto. Foul ball there.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Number 23.
1-1 now. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
The left fielder.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. There's a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And now 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat.
That's strike 3 and the third. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Sanchez back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a chopper out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And Bichette is retired. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Oh, look at the stop. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Both 2 in this one.
Lucas.
And a swing and a miss.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's down and away.
Strike.
And the slider just misses. Two outs. Line drive. Turner. Jump throw across his body. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch.
Runner on the goal. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Safe at second, and that was not close. Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
High fly ball out to left field. And that's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
For the Phillies, the third baseman.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Sosa.
And that's outside.
That's out.
There's the strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Lucas snags it, and there's one away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Slapped foul. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot,
2
and that's
strikes.
ball 1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, right side. Barker makes the grab for the second out. And now Bader up to the plate. Fly to center his first time.
Bader.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball,
He's in a
2
great
strikes.
spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
A little bit low.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And they'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
Next
That's a ball.
offering is down low.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering down in the dirt. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Nice grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkery. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Orion Kerkery.
And first offering is fouled off. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. That's inside.
Outside corner. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. Stop. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Number 77, Louis.
And a pitch.
Barley.
Swing and a ground ball. Schneider. And he's safe at first.
Now batting,
Kyle
the designated
Schwarber
hitter,
stands in
Kyle
for the Phillies. Runner on the go.
Schwarber.
Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Fought off foul. And it's caught for the out. So the go-ahead
Now
run in
batting,
scoring
the first
position.
baseman,
And now
Bryce.
for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. And up to the plate is JT. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner should have it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now Davis Schneider. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
And fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Got him! And two away now. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette, has grounded out a couple of times.
Bo Bichette.
Kirkering, 23 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick in 2022. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Check swing, he held up. And the count is 1-1. Next offering is outside. Little chopper rolls foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Nick Castellanos. And ball one to the right fielder. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I got a ball, one strike.
And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Sosa.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's George Springer to start it off. Kirkering back to work. Back up the, oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Into center. Turner makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Guerrero, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Fastball is outside.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader should have it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Bader.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get us 3.
Got him swinging. Here's Turner now. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
Handles, throws to first. Turner is out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Ball 1, no strike.
But no advance. That's ball 1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Man at second. And he pops up the bunt. And there's one away. Oh, he throws it away. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. Dalton Varsho.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next pitch is outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The run scores from third, and they lead it in the 10th.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And another ball. Runner at second here, one gone. And that is out of play. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. Turner fires in time. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. 0 for 3 in this one. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Barger stands at second with 2 gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Runner takes off for third. Bunting, and it's in the air. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is Harper. There's a swing and a drive. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.